Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video tutorial is a long, very easy crocheted vest that is just super pretty. The vest is made in 3 rectangles and they are joined together. You will crochet each panel from the bottom up, working double crochet stitches only, so it's easy. If you have some bigger buttons, use them for closing this vest on the top. There is no complicated increasing, decreasing or shaping, so simply enough for new crocheters and easy to make. So if you are interested how to crochet this pretty long black vest, let's get started. The instruction to this video tutorial you will find in the box below this video, and the written pattern is available at my website. You will need some fancy yarn. I used this amazing yarn with velvet pom-poms. For small or medium size you will need 5 balls. If you want to have your vest smaller or bigger, there is absolutely no problem. I will tell you how to do it. You will also need some buttons. I use 6 buttons for closing, different colors and shapes. It's absolutely up to you which ones you like. You will need some tapestry needle, scissors and threads. Because it's made with simple shapes, you will find it a nice meditative pattern to crochet while hanging out at home. The long straight lines and understated pattern makes it slimming and beautiful. So let's get started. I use crochet hook 7 millimeters and start with a foundation chain. So make a slip knot and chain foundation chain 33 chains. Now we are working on back panel, so it's important to make this foundation chain as wide as your body's circumstances. So this is the back panel and we are started from bottom, working up to shoulders. So let's make a foundation chain 33 chains. This is it. Now we will work in rows. Chain 2, don't count these 2 chains as a stitch, and insert your hook into the 3rd chain from crochet hook and make a double crochet. So yarn over, pull yarn through 2, yarn over and pull yarn through 2. Now yarn over, find the next chain and make a double crochet. So pull yarn through 2 loops and pull yarn through 2 loops on your hook, and we will create a double crochet in each stitch along till the end of row. So make a double crochet in each chain and you will have 33 double crochets in the first row. Okay. So continue crocheting, and this is how we will start also front panels. Okay, so the foundation chain and the row of double crochets. So look at my work. Just finished the first row. Now turn your work, chain 2, and we will start with the second row. And we will create the first double crochet in the first stitch. So don't count chain 2 at the beginning as a stitch. So this is my first stitch. Chain 2 and skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet in next one. So yarn over, pull yarn through 2, yarn over and pull yarn through 2. So we made 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 double crochet, and we will repeat it. So chain 1, skip 1 stitch and work a double crochet in next. Perfect. So you see. Now chain 2 and skip 2 stitches. So 1, 2, skip 2 double crochets from previous round and work a double crochet in next. And this is it. So look at my work. First we skip 1 and 1, and then we skip 2, and there are double crochets between chain spaces. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet in next, and repeat it one more time. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and work a double crochet in next, and now chain 2, 1, 2 and skip 2 stitches, 1, 2 and work a double crochet in next. And we will repeat this process till end of row. So there is always double crochets and chain spaces. We have chain 1 space, chain 1 space and chain 2 space, and we always skip the stitches from the previous row. So look at my work once again. So we skip 1, 1 and 2, then 1, 1 and 2, and this is it. Let's start row number 3. Chain 2, work a double crochet in the first stitch as always. This is how we start each row, and then work a double crochet in chain 1 space, perfect. Now work a double crochet in double crochet from previous row, then again a double crochet in chain 1 space, and a double crochet in double crochet from previous row. So now at the beginning of at this row we have 5 double crochet stitches, and a double crochet is worked in each stitch, and I count chain space as a stitch in this case. Okay, so we have 5 double crochets at the beginning. Now you know there is chain 2 space, so we will create chain 2 space as well. So chain 2, skip this chain 2 space and work a double crochet in next stitch. Perfect. And again work a double crochet in chain 1 space, a double crochet in double crochet, and a double crochet in chain 1 space, and a double crochet in double crochet. So again we have 5 double crochet stitches. Let me repeat it. We have 5 double crochet stitches at the beginning, then chain 2 and again 5 double crochets, and there is chain 2 space again. So we will have 5 double crochets, chain 2 and 5 double crochets. You see there is chain 2 space from previous row, so we will also make chain 2 space. So this is the simple rule. Where is chain 2 space, we will also make a chain 2 space again. Okay, so now 5 double crochets and work a double crochet also in chain 1 space. Okay, so this is the 5th one, and there is chain 2 space, so work chain 2 space. Okay, and now 5 double crochets. So a double crochet in double crochet from previous row, a double crochet in chain 1 space, a double crochet in double crochet from previous row, double crochet in chain 1 space, and a double crochet in double crochet from previous row, and again chain 2. So there are always 5 double crochets and chain 2 between them, and you can finish your row. So chain 2 and make last 5 double crochets. Perfect. And also work a double crochet into the last stitch. Here we are, just finish row number 3. Look at my work. Okay, super. So 5 double crochets, chain 2 space and 5 double crochets. Now we will repeat row number 2. Chain 2 and work a double crochet in the first stitch. Now you know we make a chain 1, we will skip a stitch and work a double crochet in next stitch. Again chain 1, skip next stitch and work a double crochet in next one. So at the beginning from previous round there were 5 double crochets and we make 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 double crochet. Now there is chain 2 space, so make 2 chains and repeat the pattern. Okay, so look at my work once again. We repeat row number 2. So 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 double crochet. And there is chain 2 space on the same place as in previous rows. Okay, and you can continue with this pattern till the end of row. it's pretty easy. And now we will repeat the pattern we used for row number 3. So 5 double crochets, chain 2 and 5 double crochets. So let me show you. So chain 2, a double crochet in the first stitch. Now a double crochet in chain 1 space. So this is my second double crochet in a row, a double crochet in double crochet, then a double crochet in chain 1 space, and again a double crochet in double crochet from previous row. We have 5 double crochets at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now chain 2, skip chain 2 space, and work a double crochet in next 5 stitches. And you know we count chain 1 as a stitch. So 1 double crochet in each 5 stitches, and we will have 5 double crochets, and there is chain 2 space between these 5 double crochets group. So it's easy and you will love the result. So again 5 double crochets and chain 2, 1, 2, skip chain 2 space and work a double crochet in next 5 stitches, which means a double crochet in next stitch, a double crochet in chain 1 space, and a double crochet in a stitch, and a double crochet in chain 1 space, and the 5th one is work in a double crochet from previous row. And again chain 2, so you can keep continue crocheting, 5 double crochets, chain 2 and 5 double crochets till end of row. So look at my work. There are only 2 rows repeated, row number 2 and row number 3. Yeah, I love it. So now repeat row number 2 and row number 3 then. So chain 2, work a double crochet in the first stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and work a double crochet in next, then chain 1 and work a double crochet in next stitch. So skip 1 stitch between double crochets, Now chain 2 and again skip chain 2 space and work a double crochet in next. Chain 1, skip 1 and work double crochet in next stitch. Chain 1 and skip 1 and work a double crochet in next, and we just reach chain 2 space from previous row, so chain 2, 1, 2 and repeat your pattern. So a double crochet in a double crochet from previous row, chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 and 1 double crochet. And now look at my work. I'm ready with the back panel. You see, I just repeat the rows, row number 2 and row number 3. And you can make your vest as long as you wish. Just repeat this simple pattern. And I made 24 rows. And I will show you in a while how to crochet the last row. So make your vest as long as you wish. This is for small or medium size, and you will find the measurement in the box below, and also I will do the final measurement for you at the end of my video tutorial. And now last row. Last row is the same as our first row, so it will be the row with double crochets only. So let me finish row 24. This is it. Now row 25, chain 2, then you work and work a double crochet in the first stitch as always, and then work a double crochet in each stitch. Also work a double crochet in chain spaces. So now work a double crochet in chain 1 space, then a double crochet in a double crochet from previous row, again a double crochet in chain 1 space, and a double crochet in a double crochet from previous row. And now just be careful, there is chain 2 space, and we will work 2 double crochets in this chain 2 space. So 1 and 2. So in this last row, work double crochets in chain 2 spaces as well, okay? So it's pretty easy, and you will have the same number of double crochets as you have in the first row. So in my back panel I have 33 double crochets in the last row. And this is it, my crochet friends. We just finished the back panel. And now it will be super easy, as we will repeat the pattern for front panels, just make them narrower. So I will show you how the first front panel will be wide. So this is it. We will make 26 stitches so the pattern will be the same. I will use the same yarn and the same crochet hook, just the foundation chain will be shorter. Just let me add, there are two front panels, and one is wider and one is narrower. So this is the version for a wider front panel. So chain 26 chains for that wider front panel, then chain 2, and work a double crochet in the third chain from crochet hook, and again a double crochet in each chain till end of row. So in this front panel you will have 26 double crochets, and the reason the one front panel is wider is that the closing is on side, so one front panel covers the second one. So this is it. Let's make a double crochet in each chain. Yep. So we have 26 stitches, just compare it with the back panel, and we will repeat the pattern we used for back panel. So this is what we will do, repeat row 2 and 3. So I think it's really easy to make it. So just use the pattern we already made and used for the back panel. So chain 2, work a double crochet in the first stitch, then chain 1, skip 1, work a double crochet in next, and repeat it. So chain 1, skip 1, and work a double crochet in next stitch. Perfect. Now chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and work a double crochet in next. And again chain 1, skip 1, and work a double crochet in next. Chain 1, skip 1, and work a double crochet in next. And now you already know, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, and work a double crochet in next stitch. So this is it. So we made at the beginning a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and then chain 2, and repeat this process absolutely the same. Okay, and now we will work row number 3. So you know there are 5 double crochets at the beginning, and chain 2 follow them, and again 5 double crochets. So chain 2, work a double crochet in the first stitch, and then a double crochet in chain 1 space, a double crochet in next double crochet, double crochet in chain 1 space, and a double crochet in double crochet. Perfect. We have 5 double crochets. Now there is chain 2 space, so chain 2, 1, 2, and again make a double crochet in next 5 stitches, and you know we count chain 1 as a stitch, so there will be 5 double crochets along, and you can repeat the pattern till end of row. And again you can repeat row number 2 and row number 3, and please make as many rows as you made for the back panel, so the length of back panel and the front panel is the same. And as I told you, the second front panel is narrower, so there would be only 19 stitches. Look at my work, so this is it. So you will create the second front panel narrower and repeat the pattern. So it's absolutely the same. I hope the instructions are very clear. So make a chain, foundation chain 19 chains, and then repeat row number 1 as we used for the first front panel and also for back panel, and then repeat row number 2 and 3 till you have 24 rows, and the last row is a row with double crochets only. So you will have the same number of stitches in the first row and in the last row as well. So look at my work. Just we need to finish the last row. Okay. So the length of panels is the same number of rows. Okay. So I will finish the front panel. Okay, so this is row 24, which is the same as row number 2. So there is 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, and chain 2. And now we will make last row, so chain 2, work a double crochet in double crochet from previous row and a double crochet in each stitch along till end of row. So one front panel will have 26 double crochet stitches and the second one will have 19 double crochet stitches. So there are 2 front panels, one is narrower and one is wider. And the pattern is pretty same, so now we reach chain 2 space, so work 2 double crochets in this chain 2 space. Perfect, we are at the end and the front panel is finished as well. So now it's time to join front panel and the back panel on the top. We will join the shoulders. You can use your yarn and the same crochet hook. Start in the corner and it will be pretty easy as we will use just slip stitching to join both panels. So join each stitch with a stitch on the opposite side. And join 12 stitches. So join the first 12 stitches together by slip stitching. Okay. I will use the same yarn and the same crochet hook, so insert the hook and do the first stitch on one side and then on the opposite side and make a slip stitch, and again insert the hook on the top of next stitch and again on the top of next stitch on the opposite side and make a slip stitch and make 12 slip stitches in total. Okay, join stitch to stitch by slip stitching, and it's really easy to join as we have the same number of stitches there, so it's 12. So we joined 12 double crochets and repeat it on the opposite side. So join the front panel and back panel with 12 slip stitches. Okay. Now look at my work. And it's time to join the sides. You see, one front panel is a bit wider than the second one, and we will use that for closing. So now 10 front panels. This is it, and look at how it looks. I absolutely love the simplicity of this project, and it's so quick to crochet this fancy black long vest. Okay, now join these sides, and I will skip 9 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is it, rows, and I will join next 9 rows together so that armhole is quite big enough for the arm, and I will join these sides. You can join sides with slip stitching as we did on the top for shoulders, or you can try my instructions. So start a new yarn, make a slip knot, insert the hook in the 9th row and make a start with 2 chains, then a double crochet in the same stitch, and then join the same stitch on the opposite side with a slip stitch. So I will not join the sides with simple slip stitching, but I will make a double crochets and then join the top of double crochet with a slip stitch with the top of next stitch on the opposite side. Okay, so join the sides with double crochets. Of course, you can hand sew them or join them with slip stitching. I just decided to join them with double crochet stitches. And you can work 2 double crochets around the double crochets at the end of sides, or you can make 3 double crochets along them. I used 2 and I think it's fine. So you will have 18 double crochets as we will join 9 rows. Okay, and this is it, my crochet friends. Join one side, the back panel and the front panel, and also the opposite side, the same process. So skip 9 rows and join 9 rows together. Okay, this is it. And I work 2 double crochets in each end row. I love it. Again, skip 9 rows from the beginning and join 9 rows on side. Save it. So we have a quite big space for arms, quite big spaces for arms, and also a good length of vest which is not crocheted together at the ends. I'm so satisfied with my work. I love it, and I love this fancy yarn with small velvet pom-poms, and this long crocheted vest is so beautiful, and it's fun to wear with dresses, skirts, jeans, or even shorts in summertime. And it's great to cover the rear end and also can easily be dressed up or down. So the vest could be used any time of the year, and I love it, wearing from spring to autumn anytime. Absolutely love it. And you can use any buttons you love. I love that violet colors. You can use any combination, any shape, or just use some bigger ones for closing. And let me do the final measurement. Waist is 33.5 inches, 85 centimeters long, but you can make it longer or shorter, is absolutely up to you. You already know how to do it. The back panel is 16.5 inches, 42 centimeters wide. And this is the narrower front panel, which is 9.8 inches, 85 centimeters wide, and this wider front panel has 13 inches, 33 centimeters, and you can close it like this. The shoulders has 4.7 inches, 12 centimeters. I love how it turned out, and you see you can use buttons of closing one panel or close them together. So thank you very much for watching, my crochet friends. I hope you like this video tutorial. I absolutely love making video tutorials for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you like it, give me your thumb up. Please share this video guide and comment it. So take care, wish you happy crocheting, and bye for now.